Look at that beat-up old wooden table and your graying, weathered deck. That aging isn't just the law of nature. It's a maintenance subscription plan that the $210 billion chemical industry trapped you in to empty your pockets. They want you dropping thousands of dollars every 3 years on overpriced wood restoration services. Listen, I don't have time to make a dragged-out, fluffy video. I'm here to hit you with the truth about a $2 liquid that can resurrect wood grain at the molecular level. But more importantly, I'm going to expose the blatant lies that internet experts are brainwashing you with regarding this formula. This is what they hide. Don't blink, because we're starting right now. History proves that synthetic chemicals aren't the only way. From ancient Egypt thousands of years ago to master cabinet makers in the 1930s, they used one simple mixture: boiled linseed oil, white vinegar, and turpentine. It penetrates deep into the wood's cellular structure and polymerizes into a protective shield from the inside out. But here's where the course-selling ads start lying to you. They claim this is some earth-shattering secret the industry buried to force you into hiring contractors. There are even garbage videos with clickbait titles claiming, "This $2 liquid was banned in 1934. Don't let them play you. There is no ban. It was never some illegal chemical byproduct they tried to hide. The truth? Nobody buried it. It's called Cabinet Maker's Polish, and all 3 ingredients have been sitting in plain sight at every hardware store for the last 100 years. The industry didn't hide it. They simply poured this dirt-cheap mixture into a fancy bottle, slapped a proprietary restoration formula label on it, and sold it back to you with a 400% markup. They aren't selling magic. They're monetizing our laziness. Why do these 3 ingredients pack such a punch? Vinegar, acetic acid, cuts through dirt and surface oxidation. Turpentine acts as a solvent to clear the path. And linseed oil carries fatty acid chains straight into the core of the wood. When it hits oxygen, it cross-links, creating a natural polymer structure that expands and contracts with the grain. But beware, the internet scammers keep trying to scare you. They claim this DIY formula is better, tougher, and more perfect than any polyurethane or synthetic varnish. That is dead wrong. Polyurethane creates a hard plastic shell on the surface that is completely waterproof. If you spill a glass of ice water on a poly-coated table, you just wipe it off. But if you spill it on a table treated only with linseed oil, it'll leave a permanent white water ring. The industry switched to polyurethane because customers demanded supreme scratch and water resistance, not just to rip you off. There are DIY channels with millions of views telling you to do something incredibly stupid. They tell you to brush this mixture directly onto a rotting, gray outdoor deck or fence, promising it'll look brand new with 0 sanding. Listen to me. This is a recipe for destroying your home. Linseed oil has 0 UV protection and 0 mildewcide. If you put it outside, the oil turns into an all-you-can-eat buffet for mold spores. After just 1 season of rain and sun, your deck will turn pitch black and moldy. Furthermore, vinegar is completely powerless to strip away dead wood cells killed by UV rays. You absolutely must sand or power wash outdoor wood. This formula is the king of indoor furniture, but it's an absolute disaster if you take it out into the yard. It's time to stop handing your money over for flashy bottles and take control of the chemistry right in your own home. But remember this golden rule. Regular indoor furniture and kitchen prep surfaces require 2 completely different weapons. Here is exactly how you safely resurrect your wood. Number 1. The golden ratio for general furniture, living room, bedroom. Go to the hardware store and buy boiled linseed oil. It must say boiled so it cures quickly. White vinegar and turpentine. Mix them in a 1:1:1 ratio in a glass jar with a tight lid. Shake vigorously for 30 seconds until it emulsifies into a cloudy golden liquid. You just made a $2 restoration liquid that beats any commercial wood polish on the market. Number 2. Restoring antique furniture. Use a soft brush to knock off any dust or cobwebs. Dip a clean cotton rag into the mixture and wipe it going with the grain of your old cabinet or dining table. You'll watch the wood grain light up and come back to life instantly as the oil soaks into the bone-dry core. Wait 15 minutes. Then, you absolutely must wipe off the excess oil with a dry cloth. Otherwise, it will stay a sticky, gummy mess forever. Number 3. The life or death rule. Do not skip. Almost every tutorial video hides this from you. Rags soaked in linseed oil can spontaneously combust. The oxidation process generates massive amounts of heat. In 1991, a crumpled pile of these rags burned down the One Meridian Plaza high-rise. Always lay your rags completely flat outdoors to dry, or submerge them in a metal can of water before throwing them away. This is a survival rule, not a suggestion. Number 4. The deadly kitchen lie. Never use the boiled linseed oil mixture we just made on a cutting board or wooden spoon. That boiled oil contains highly toxic heavy metal dryers to speed up the curing time. If you are restoring food contact items, you must switch to weapon number 2, 100% pure Tung Oil. And if you're looking to upgrade to Tung Oil, be careful. Countless people have cried on forums saying, "Great, I heard Tung Oil was the best, so I bought the cheapest Tung Oil Finish at the store, and it turned my floors completely black." The truth is, you just fell for corporate marketing jargon. Those cheap bottles labeled Tung Oil Finish contain 0 drops of actual Tung oil. They are just synthetic varnishes mixed with dark stain to mimic wood color. That's why it ruined your natural wood. If the label doesn't explicitly say 100% pure Tung oil, you are being scammed into buying trash. However, even when you buy the real stuff, there is an absolute survival guide. Before you slather expensive Tung oil all over your cutting board or countertops, you do a test patch in a hidden corner and wait 24 hours. Why? Because Tung oil cures very slowly and can change the color of the wood in ways you didn't expect. Only when the test patch looks perfect do you proceed. The master cabinet maker's secret for food items is this: do not use turpentine to thin it out. It's toxic and will leach the smell of pine into your food. Instead, place the bottle of pure Tung oil in a bowl of hot water so the heat naturally thins the oil. Then, rub 3 thin coats of the warm, 100% pure Tung oil onto your board, letting it dry for 1 to 2 days between coats. You'll end up with a premium, matte finish board that is absolutely food safe. The wood and chemical industries want you to believe that taking care of your home requires advanced technology and expensive name brands. On the flip side, internet course sellers want to trick you with grand, buried secrets just to milk your trust. The truth lies in the middle. Natural chemicals are incredible, cheap, and highly effective, as long as you use them in the right place, for the right purpose, and understand the actual science instead of buying into blind hype. We've been conditioned to pay for the label instead of the ingredients. But starting today, you hold the actual formula of master craftsmen from a century ago in the palm of your hand. If this video helped you see through the lies and save your family's precious wood pieces, hit subscribe and share it. I'll see you next time on What They Hide.